Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Life of a Single Guy. On today's episode, I'm going to do a spending review for October and tell you how much I spent in October. Because some people were criticizing me calling it a budget. It really isn't a budget, it's more of keeping track of what I'm spending. So here we go. Let me get started. Week 1 of October, $70 went to giving. I spent $52, $27, $16, $14, $4, $69, $12, $14, $32, and $5. All that's between food and the tips I paid for some Instacart deliveries and fees I had to pay. And I spent $41 on the water bill. $50 I socked away into my car insurance. $20 into the cell phone. $64 into dental insurance. $5 went towards giving. $23 went to pest control. $1 went to Dollar Tree. $23 went to the pharmacy for that emergency room visit. I spent $25 on personal stuff at Dollar General, $18 on personal stuff at Dollar General. Both of those were related to the injury I had. And I earned $617. I spent $33 in gas. And $1 on postage to mail my nephew's birthday card out. And I also got a $12 Chase credit, so I ended up with a balance of $10. And I took my nephew's birthday gift out of the Christmas gift fund, just FYI. I'm doing week 2 and 3. They kind of bled together. This is where it got tricky. I gave $70. I spent $140 on health insurance. And I spent $39. I honestly don't know what I spent that on, but it was spent on something. And I spent $30 on social giving, and then I spent $28 for my cousin's wedding card and gift. And I earned $617 for the week of the 9th, and I also earned $617 for the week of the 16th. And somehow I got thrown off by that because I haven't been spending a lot of money. Now I spent $63 on the internet, $2 on health share, $6 on bank charges, $8 on my Sirius subscription, $20 on social giving. I spent $250 on utilities. I put $104 of that into my utility sinking fund. That's going to help me during the winter when there's not that much money for utilities during the winters where I struggle. $10 for the car wash, $464 to my mortgage. I earned $22 from Chase points for using my Chase card. $67 went towards my dental cleaning. And I spent $10 of personal stuff at Walmart. And I spent $6 on a Patreon membership for a friend. And I spent $27 on gas. I ended up with $28. Let me go through week 4 and week 5 real quick. I earned $617 on the 23rd. $70 that went to giving. $9 I spent on gas for the mowers. $29 I spent on gas for the truck. $24 for giving to a charity, your other brothers. And I earned $617 for my paycheck on the 30th. And I got $20 back on Chase credits. And I spent $39 at Amazon. I think I may have accidentally added that twice. Uh-oh. And I spent $1 on Apple. I gotta figure out where that $39 needs to go. I may just put that towards holiday spending. I'm gonna have to redo some math real quick. So I actually ended up with $1,149. I need to redo the math on everything else. Stay tuned. Okay, I forgot to mention what I did with the extra income I earned in October too. Let me share that with you. I earned $1,190 from my mowing job. $298 went to a tax fund where I pay estimated taxes every quarter. And I gave $119 for giving to my local church. That gave me a balance of $773. I spent $73 on that on a new Roku player because my little Roku stick thing wasn't doing a good job with sports programs like football games. It was doing horrible. So I decided to give it an upgrade, and they had a good deal on it for around that price on Amazon for Amazon Week. And I put $20 towards my firewall to get that funded to protect my computers. And $30 went towards my holiday fund. And I put $120 into the young adults fund. And $70 went to the subscriptions fund. And I allocated the rest of the $460 to go towards the emergency room bill I had to pay. And this extra accounting client I do, I earned $140. $34 went towards my tax fund. $14 went towards giving to my local church. I gave $14 of that to my young adults fund. $54 went towards holiday spending, and $24 went towards home repairs. So now let me do a breakdown of everything. That $39 I was short. Not short. I duplicated on my regular spending. I put that towards the subscriptions fund. Now let's go through the assets on my funds. $191 went towards church gifts fund. $86 is in my stockpile fund. $156 is in my young adults fund. $50 is towards car insurance. $325 towards Christmas gifts. $135 towards home repairs. $1,160 is towards my car fund. $3,086 is towards emergency savings. $814 is towards my taxes. $432 is towards my dental fund. $273 is towards my mowing fund. $50 is the minimum balance on my savings. $153 is my office supply fund. $180 is towards my antivirus firewall fund. $222 towards my kitchen fund. $165 towards the utility fund. $156 is towards holiday spending fund. $623 is towards the subscriptions fund. And I currently have $7,938 in my 2 IRA accounts total. And I have $16,195 in total assets. And my only liability is my mortgage, which is $14,327. And my net worth total is $1,868. It went down because I had to go to the emergency room and get that paid off. I had to move some money from other funds to get that paid off. And I also had to pay to get my root canal fixed, because it needed to be done for a long period of time. So that's the reason why it's kind of deflated for now. But hopefully I can get it to go back up. I think I did pretty good. I didn't spend a lot of money, and I'm thankful I had an extra paycheck this month. And that helped me a lot too. So I think all of that's really helped me out. And having that extra income coming in has helped me out too on some of my sinking funds. How did you do in October? Let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll reply back as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post content every Monday and Wednesday and a short every Friday. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a marvelous day.